Alright. Let's do it.
Okay. And we are almost live.
You turn your mic on, right? Back?
I think it's on. It's giving me the blue battery.
Yeah, she's good.
Cool.
The blue battery. I'm assuming it's on.
What up, what up? I believe we are live.
Are we live?
There we go. We are live now. We've been live for 5 seconds, dude.
5 seconds?
Damn. So, if we cut off, guys, we're just giving you a heads up. My internet hasn't been working for the last 2 days. The people have been here for hours, and they still couldn't get it figured out. So, we are running off a hotspot. And either way, if it does cut off, we will post this video on YouTube. And we'll post the whole video on Facebook anyways. So, we're recording it, but we're trying to go live. So, if it looks all glitchy and all that, and we sound weird, that's why. We're trying to make it happen, but if it, like I said, if it cuts off, we'll still post the whole video later on tonight. So, yeah. What up, Christian?
What up, what up? How you feeling?
Good, good. Who do we have with us?
Who do we have? Oh, man, already. We have the wino. Winos. We have Shelby and Brittany in the building. Woo! For Valentine's Day special.
What up, what up? Thank y'all for coming out with us.
So, you know, we're gonna just start with a few like questions and starting it light. So eat ass or don't eat ass?
Always eat ass.
Oh, what? I said light.
Jesus Christ.
I said something light.
You said something light like a salad?
I mean, someone gotta toss it, you know?
You asked the question, I just answered it.
Yeah, she said right away.
Wasn't ready, okay, alright. But I feel like we need to be taken to dinner first, like a little wine or dine, like work up to that, like, you know? Like I'm like old fashioned, you know? I wanna like pretend like we're not having sex
like,
before.
No, and I just said if you do it. I didn't say that that's not a bad thing. It's like old school. Yeah, I want to be
No,
taken
I'm
out
not
to
eating
dinner.
anybody's ass.
Unless you said dinner.
No, I
what you just said.
don't want to do that to somebody else.
Okay, I didn't mean me.
Oh, I meant my grandmother.
No,
I'm receiving.
Oh, no, it came out of you.
all right,
so that came out of the truth.
Receiving and giving is a different story with that.
I thought you meant in general. I was like, yes.
Shelby was like,
Yes.
fuck yeah, I don't care.
sides.
No,
Yes, all
no
of it,
if it's
all of
about it.
On both
All
sides.
of them.
You know?
You didn't even answer your own question.
Oh, no, for sure. No, no.
You're not?
I'm not a fan of super salad, no.
You're not a fan of booty for groceries?
No.
Wait, what circumstances would you be though? Like, was it like a fresh shower, dream girl, like?
Yeah, for shower,
He's
for
like,
sure.
probably-
Okay, so
Probably
shower
from the
first. Shower first.
Shave your
Okay.
butthole.
Yeah, I guess.
Wax the butthole. Make sure
Imagine it's like a little turf. Oh, shit.
a little mullet going on back there.
Business at the front, party at the back.
Damn.
Mullet train. I've heard it called once.
Ew.
Oh, no.
I don't know. Probably more than likely no. But I think as I'm getting older, I'm getting more like, fuck it. You know?
You run out of things to do.
Yeah, so... Like, fuck it, let's go on a cruise. Like, I don't know what else to fucking do.
You really get bored? Is that what you're really thinking?
Yeah,
You're like, man, I don't got
guess.
anything else to do. Might as well eat
And then she
some
walks
ass.
on the shower. You want to eat
I
ass?
hear
I
cruises
guess?
are just a bunch of swingers. So.
Just ass eating. Just all day, everybody.
No.
Pineapple upside
No,
down cake or
stop.
whatever.
Disney cruise.
Stop.
We're going on a cruise at the end of next month. I don't want these ideas in my head.
Pineapple
to
upside down
Mexico.
cake
We're
right here.
No.
Swingers everywhere.
Swingers.
I don't know about all of that. I'm not going to be participating in any of that. I want to be
I will just
drunk
be watching.
and sunburnt. Those are my two ideas. Drunk and sunburnt.
You're being cucked.
Drunk and sunburned.
That's exactly what I want to be. I want to be drunk and sunburned. I don't want weird old people eating ass and swinging around
On the Lido deck.
On the Lido deck.
They're gonna be old.
Well, he said that
The older he gets,
the older he gets,
The more he's getting.
I thought it was
the
implied.
more bored I get.
I thought it was implied.
But I don't know.
That sounds really sad. Just a bunch of lonely people swinging and
No.
eating ass.
Well, no, if you think about it, just the older you get, I guess you're gonna be doing more stuff. So by the end of it, I'm gonna be like a pirate somewhere.
you're gonna be that. You're gonna be that old man that just busted out his balls for no reason.
Chilling on nude beaches in Spain.
Those jackass episodes with the balls just hanging.
That'd be entertaining.
For
I
somebody.
support that for you.
He said for somebody.
Brittany,
Live your best
thank you.
life. You know what?
I appreciate
support that for you.
See,
if I saw
that's a
something
friend.
like that, I'd be like,
You're like, go you.
go.
That guy just went balls out. That's good for him.
Oh, yeah.
Wish I had the confidence.
Or the balls.
No, I don't need the balls.
No, I meant the literal physical.
Nope.
No?
No, I don't need them.
Just, what do you call it?
I feel like I would go to
The
a
pee-wee?
nude beach.
The shiwi.
I feel like
I got my shiwi out.
No free promo.
Oil filter.
Not sponsored, guys.
That's not an ad.
I think I have one here.
the toolbox.
I just have oil.
Oh no.
What if there was like a shiwi contest? Who can stream the furthest?
Oh, you're.
I feel like you would have to have like ample amount of fluid in your body to be able to project.
No, because I feel like the funnel is going to
compare
funnel it
something.
at the same rate. No matter how fast you
You
fill
think
it
that's
up.
a scientific fact?
I think
No,
that's
don't
I think
know.
that's physics. Like
Yeah,
I feel like
but-
the pressure behind it would shoot
Yeah,
it farther.
Yeah, what if you have like a pressure thing that just like
Your vagina is not a
Boom.
pressure thing, though.
no. If you have like a lever,
we don't have a freaking pressure
I
washer
don't
down
know.
there.
lever to stick in the
the
shiwi
thing
to
has a
shoot
I
it.
think has a like a pressure lever that sucks into the fupa, and then it just like
Not the fupa.
We don't have fupas,
okay,
though.
well that area, you get what I'm saying? I'm not a doctor. I'm not
Thank
a trained
God.
doctor. Yeah. It's like, look, something's up with your fupa. Patient.
So sorry.
Fupas.
You
when
got
it's
fupa
like-
cancer.
Okay, fupa is when it's hanging over it, right?
I just thought it was just the fucking that area.
It's the pouch.
Fupa's like
No,
when
it's
it's like
the pouch.
when it's
It's
like
like
big,
the
like
when it's like
when you can
oozing.
see it. I guess.
when you got like
If your
a little,
stomach
yeah,
hangs
yeah,
over
yeah.
your vagina, that's
When
a
your
fupa.
Like
not,
a
no, not the
pug's tongue.
stomach. It's just the pant part. If it's like, I think that's my definition.
Okay, so like
My definition is. That's it.
fupas are celebrated, but like when guys have like little like fupas going on, I don't
That's when
think
you're
it's as celebrated.
What is it?
Oh
like,
yeah, well no, yeah. Guys
Like-
are celebrated
like
for
a
sure.
micro penis.
No. I was talking about like when you just can't look down and like
See
Yeah,
your feet?
But that's kind of like to both
When
though.
you can't see your own thing.
can you?
I sometimes. Like a groundhog, dude. It's like
Can you?
you get.
Can you
fucking
look down and like?
If I can
more
see
weeks
it,
of-
I get to fuck today.
Is that true?
6 more weeks of winter.
I don't know. Is she willing? Does she take the bet?
It's
Or did
our
she
own
lose
shadow
it?
today. So
That's horrible. That's horrible. We'll get some.
So okay, so obviously you guys are here, which meaning y'all didn't have dates. So
Ouch.
Ouch.
so
Way to call me out like that.
hey, I'm not saying both with you, okay? So what's your worst date? Like, whoever wants to go first.
Worst date experience, right?
You can name them.
So no, I'm not gonna name him because I think he may or may not be here. So worst date experience. It was this Tinder guy, and anybody who knows me, I have like this weird obsession with mustaches. I don't know why. I love mustaches. It's just a thing, right? This guy, he's fit, real handsome, got like a nice tan on him. Like we met on a dating site. Real handsome. Mustache. He was like the full package, right? Very
Oof.
handsome. And excuse me. We were talking back and forth. He had like that goofy, funny personality. I was enjoying the conversation. I was like, hey, let's take this over to Snapchat. Because you always
Ooh.
got to go over to Snapchat. You got to go to Snapchat to confirm whether they're catfishes or not, right?
Really?
No, that's a thing, right? Guys will do their dating profile they'll do their dating profile and they'll use like pictures from like 10 years ago kind of
Oh, yeah, I get what you're
they'll
saying.
use like really, really old photos when they're like 50 pounds skinnier.
Yeah.
20 pounds like beefier or whatever.
When they were in the army like 10 years ago.
Yeah, like when they were in the army and like wearing uniforms and jacked, and now they're fat fucks. Excuse me.
Damn.
But she ain't lying.
Just to let y'all know, I support my veterans. So
I support them too.
And she's
but
like, dude, I'm super
use
supportive.
current photos on dating apps.
I support the dicks out of them.
Right?
let's hear this.
Okay,
Anywho,
yeah.
so I was like, let's take this over to Snapchat. And he was like, oh, I don't have a Snapchat, blah, blah, blah. Like, I don't believe in, like, social media because a girl cheated on me. He gave me this long sob story. I was like, okay, well, I guess I can get behind it. Right? And he was like, let me take you out to dinner tonight. And I was like, oh, no, I work tonight. And he was like, well, what time do you get off? And I was like, really late. I'm closing. And he was like, okay, well, let's go to like a diner after you get off. And I was like, okay, I could get behind that. Dinner at a diner. It's like very casual. Like, let's do this, right? So I get home. I rush upstairs really quick. I get changed. Like, I change into, like, a cute little outfit. Like, I'm like, okay, this is cute. Like, make sure I don't smell like work, you know. Like, get freshened up, right? And then he's like, okay, I'll be there in, like, 10, 15 minutes. I'm like, okay. And he pulls up, right? And I walk out to the vehicle, and you know that whole, like, saying, like, don't get into a stranger's car kind of thing? Like, nowadays, it's like, make sure your friend has your location.
Because of killers and
right,
psychopaths.
killers,
Yeah.
psychopaths,
I've never heard of that.
don't meet up with strangers kind of thing. None of that. I did none of that. I was a complete idiot, right? Did none of that. Anywho.
So she don't answer her phone, it's just a Tinder date.
Oh, yeah. So walk up to this vehicle, right? And I'm like looking in, and he has a tinted window, and I was like, it's nighttime. I'm like trying to like see this guy through the window, right? Open up the door. Homeboy looks nothing like his
You hear
photos.
Punjabi music?
Nothing like his photos. It was the worst like surprise ever. So like in his photos, he was in the military. He had that cute little like mustache. He was
in the military?
fit. Yeah, he was fit. Like he had like the whole 9 yards. In the vehicle, he had like this long like hippie hair. Oh, sorry.
Let's look
Sorry.
Tag him.
No. He had like a beard going on, and then he still had the mustache, but he was doing like that weird like curly thing with the mustache.
The gentleman's fancy panty?
I don't mind that.
Like the whack. Well, it was a surprise when I didn't think he was supposed to look like that. And then he had like the mustache, and this is the part that killed me. He had a scarf on.
Oh.
He had a scarf.
Not the
on.
scarf.
He had a scarf, and he had like this like silky like long sleeve like button up, and then he had like some skinny jeans on and little booties. Like he was dressed. I was not dressed. I was like, we're going to a diner, Jim's, at like 12:30 at night. I was like, I'm not getting dressed like I'm getting dressed, right? So I get into the vehicle, and I think I was like wearing like leggings and like a t-shirt or something like that. Like very, very casual, and I was like, like I had a full moment of like, you look nothing like your photos. So like, first off, surprised by being catfish, and I was like, okay, we're rolling. We can still work with this. And homeboy was awkward, and I swear he smelled like fermented cheese. And like the music choice that he had was like weird as hell. It was like super indie.
Oh, I
like,
didn't say Indian. I was like,
I don't know what it was.
Did you meet him,
it was
like in Southtown or what?
no, I met him here in in San Antonio.
I know, but Southtown, right?
No.
You picked him up from
He
St.
was
Mary's?
very hipster. He was very hipster.
That's what I figured.
Like he had like very hipster vibes to him, like the little piercings, the whole 9 yards. Very hipster. And
We actually have a
indie
picture
music.
of him. Not just kidding.
And here he
He's
is.
like, we actually have him on the line.
We'll post him right up there.
I'll tag him in the bottom. Anywho, so I was like very turned off right off the bat. Like I was like, this is not what I was expecting. You look nothing like your photos. I'm very caught off guard. This is very uncomfortable for me. The music was weird. You smell very odd to me.
Wait, you
like,
told him this?
No. I'm in his car.
Internal dialogue.
This is internal dialogue, and I'm just like, okay, yeah, like we're about to try to get to know each other, right? And so we're having like awkward conversation on the way to the restaurant, like, how was your day? How was work? Okay, yeah, awesome. We get to the restaurant, we walk in, and the restaurant is full of like old Caucasian people, like old, craggly, like white people in there, right? And I'm dressed really, really casual, but I'm like the only brown girl in the building. And then he's dressed in whatever the heck he's wearing, his silk long sleeve scarf, booty wearing, skinny jean.
It must be noted that Brittany also likes her white boys with mustaches.
Goose.
Like the what is it?
Anywho, moving on. So we walk in, right, and we look like the oddest pair. And we go and we sit down, and our server, super, super sweet lady, super, super sweet. She's like, go ahead, take your time, honey. Like, get whatever you want, blah, blah, blah. He orders for me. He orders a salad for me. He orders a salad for me.
Not the salad.
And I was like, that's a bad impression. You hear about that stuff online. You
don't
hear
think
about
it's
like
gonna
jokes.
happen to you.
You hear about jokes about people doing that. You see it on TV. You crack up. You laugh about it, but you don't ever think it's actually going to happen to you until it happens to you. And so he orders me a salad, and I was like, it's okay. I didn't want like breakfast. I didn't want like eggs or like like ham, sausage. No.
Chicken parm, baby.
Chicken parm, nothing. No. I want a salad. So he orders me a salad, and we're just talking back and forth, and I'm really not feeling the date. Like, the date is like super awkward to me. He wasn't what I was expecting. I was like still trying to get comfortable with his appearance
smell.
being so. The smell was wicked by itself. You know how you just smell somebody and you're just.
It's weird how nicely he was dressed, but didn't invest in cologne.
Well, you in the back seat or what?
He probably
But like,
he
but
probably was wearing cologne. He probably was wearing cologne. It was just like maybe like
cheese.
I don't know. Like it smelled.
Pecorino Romano.
It smelled weird. Like it smelled like
I
maybe
like
it
the cheese.
was a
Probably worked at
fancy.
Olive Garden. They just
Maybe
They
it's.
just never
And it
told us
wasn't
stop.
a scarf, it was the tablecloth, dude. He just turned it into an ascot.
It was his dinner napkin
Folded it
that
real
his
good.
silverware came in.
And he's trying to find a way to tell you all night, I got breadsticks. And
I got breadsticks in the back. You want some?
He wrapped up the breadsticks in the napkin and took them to go.
He's like, oh, at one
You know, I'd be
point, I'm
very
flex.
impressed by that. That would actually be.
So anyway,
brownie points.
what else happened?
So impressed. You
Dinner,
brought me
right?
breadsticks.
Dinner's weird. Dinner's awkward. We're trying to get to like know each other, common grounds, political beliefs. Our political beliefs are way off.
bullshit.
We touched bases on that political conversation. Wasn't compatible. We like had different conversations, and it was just like we were butting heads all dinner long. Like it was like two different worlds. Like
It's like, yo, we're married already.
right? Something like that. It was just like really, really awkward. And then at the end of my salad,
Salad.
I was
funny
like, you
to
know
say.
what? It's kind of time for me to go. And I'm sitting here like, don't piss this guy off. He has to drive me home. What if he murders me? Like, you know, like I'm like I just need to get home safe to block this guy, right? So he drives me home. He's driving me home. We're listening to his weird ass music again. I'm
He's
just
like,
like,
dear Slim, you still ain't real bad.
I know. I'm like, oh my God. Listening to his weird ass music again, smelling his weird ass funk. I get home, right? I'm like, okay, it's nice meeting you, blah, blah, blah. Like, I'm fully like prepared to like ghost this guy, right? And he tries to kiss me. He tries to kiss me in the car. Like, lean in full-fledged, just like, I'm like, what are you doing? I'm like, like trying to lean to the other side of the car. And homeboy is like thinking this is me like playing bashful, like playing like cute.
Hard to get.
And he's like, he's just like,
you're like, no, I don't want it.
And like trying to like aggressively like kiss me. And I'm sitting here like, bro, like first off, like, the date was awful for me. Like, I don't know if you thought this date was going well, but it wasn't. And you're over here, like, trying to, like, make out with me, and I'm just like, I'm like, what are you doing, dude?
I'm like, it wasn't like this first time.
No.
I don't know. Like, it was awful. And, like, he's, like, trying to, like, lean in very aggressively. I'm, like, dodging him and, like, trying to give him, like, the friend, like,
the hug, like the
friend,
yeah,
like,
oh boy.
Attaboy,
right. And I'm like, this is really awkward. And then like I'm like over here trying to like find like the door handle behind me to like let myself out.
Just gonna tuck and roll out
like,
the door.
Tuck and roll. Anywho, find the door handle. I'm like, okay, like dodge the awkward.
You gotta go through the window. You're like,
he planted the kiss like in this vicinity. It wasn't lips, but it was in this vicinity.
Oh, it was like cheek, nose, lip.
Yeah, like cheek, nose, lip area, and I was just like, and like got out, and I was like, okay, bye. I ended up blocking him on Snapchat and Instagram, right? And I thought that was the end of it. Never see him again, right? I ended up running into him at the grocery store like 2-3 weeks later, and he's like, hey, and I was like,
running away.
He's like, hey,
run away.
Salad.
Hey, I'm thinking date number 2 since date number 1 went so well.
Tag
you blocked me. I mean, you blocked me.
Does he go to cross?
But no, he doesn't. I hope
if
he
he goes,
doesn't.
you gotta point him out like a laugh.
Oh my God, I would die. But anywho, like he meets me we meet at this fucking grocery store, and he's like, "Hey, how have you been?" Like
So y'all
chit chatting.
have a meet cute?
A what?
Cute. A meet cute?
Like in the movies.
No. It was very awkward. He caught me off guard. Still dressed fabulous for the grocery store. I give him all props. Because I don't dress fabulous for the grocery store. But
we dress homeless for the grocery store.
we dress homeless for the grocery store.
Was
but
he wearing the same thing?
no, he was wearing something different. Like he was wearing like this like nice knitted sweater. Like these ripped skinny jeans. He was looking very nice. But I was like, this is not gonna work.
But he's
like,
just a fucking weirdo.
Shit.
no, honestly, I feel like there's like different genres of people. Like, you know, you got like country people and you got like city people and you got like hipsters and you got like there's different genres of people, and I feel like different groups just don't really mesh well. And like if I were to ever bring that type of person home, and I'm not interested in that type of person, respectfully, but if I were to ever bring that person home, my family would
eat them alive.
Eat them alive. My little brother alone
Would roast the absolute
shit
Hell
out of this
yeah.
individual. And like
My family is, dude.
all of your
they're
brothers would.
brutal. My family is brutal.
They're
That's good.
ruthless.
They pick up on your insecurities and just like
Use them against you in the worst ways.
My niece took this guy one time for the holidays to our family, whatever. I think it was Thanksgiving or Christmas. And I guess somebody had left a truck on outside on the street, right? And they thought it was his truck. So my cousin goes and gets in the truck. Right next to my grandma's house, there's a fucking big ass soccer field. They go and like do donuts in the soccer field in his car, like him being the new guy in the family.
Oh, damn. Yeah.
Nobody like, and then it ended up being my other niece's, my other cousin's dude, but he's been in the family for like years. He's like, what the fuck? Is that my truck? And like, oh shit, that's your truck? We thought it was the you guys. He's like fuck. Shit, dude. We just left it parked in the middle of the soccer field.
God.
I feel like families
That's
are the worst, though. They take whoever you're interested in and, like, just run them through the ringer. Like, there's no, like, easy going with families. Like, families show you the
Well, I think that's
worst.
good, right? I mean,
I think that's good. I think that's good in
it's
a
like an
sense.
extra filter. Like,
yeah. Like, if they break, then they ain't tough enough. Like, they can't do it.
For sure. I have 3 brothers, 1 sister, and my 3 brothers are all 3 different types of crazy. Like, Shelby is firsthand seen.
I've dealt with all of them at the same time. For her older brother's wedding, all of them were there, and her older brother, like the one that just got married in October, November, whenever that was, he makes inappropriate comments towards me constantly. He'll do it in front of his wife, like he'll make inappropriate comments to me. Anytime she answers the phone and I'm in the car, like he'll make comments about like hooking up with me or whatever. he'll be like, I'll see you later, Shelby, and like no kiss goodbye, like when we all have a family get together. And then like her next youngest brother, Cole, he's turning 21 this year. He's a fuck. Oh my God.
So mean.
So I'm a very slender person, obviously, and he refers to me as Skinwalker. He's so mean. So mean.
Extra crispy.
Oh my
Was that
gosh.
your worst date?
That was your worst date?
No, my sister went on a date with him though.
What is your worst date?
What is my worst date? Honestly, I don't go on a lot of dates. Like, it's hard to go on dates this day and age. It's sketchy, first off. Like, I don't like using dating apps. I've used them in the past. I can't grasp that connection with guys on dating apps. Maybe it's just me, maybe it's a common thing, but I just cannot get a connection with somebody that I met off of a dating app. So it's very difficult for me to get past that internet communication going into an in-person like situation, because I don't want to meet somebody and it go badly.
Yeah, like you end up
I
at
have like a
gyms.
fear of bad
You end up
dates,
at
so I
gyms
don't
with the
even
scarf.
allow myself to go on dates. Like I've had bad dates. Like I had this
A
guy.
salad individual.
Honestly, like my worst date that I probably ever had, I was in high school. Like it was my first boyfriend, and our first date that we ever went on, he came and picked me up, and we went to the movies,
Tramp.
and then we shut up. We went to the movies, and then when he went to go drop me back off home, his truck broke down on the way, and it was probably like 20 minutes from my house, and my dad, who's a mechanic, drove over to try and help him with his truck. He had just met this boy. We were like 16 at the time. It was super awkward. But like, I don't give myself opportunities to have bad dates because I'm terrified of bad dates.
I can see that.
And then guys just don't want to ask girls on dates these days. Like, it's like, oh, come over. Like,
Netflix and chill.
yeah, it's there's no like, oh, let me take you to dinner, unless they're
Password and I will.
Disney Plus and dick. You know.
Netflix password.
I'm a reoccurring
Person.
victim of like cute enough to fuck but not cute enough to date. So I don't go on a lot of dates.
I think it's like the commitment thing. I think people just don't want to, like they want to go like for example, like what you guys are doing now. No one can tell you, well, what time are you being home? What time are you doing this? You guys are just independent. Yeah, let's go do it.
We do it to each other.
Well, yeah, but that's different.
Where are you at? What time are you gonna be home?
We don't even do where
But
you at.
it's
We
more
have
like
each other's
out of,
locations.
like safety kind of, right?
Yeah.
You know, like I just want to make sure.
Keeping updated on things.
Like he has my location, I have his, just in case something happens, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you still like live your life, and then when someone else comes in and totally like stops that, you're like, I don't really like this. I don't really like being told what to do, especially when you've been like independent for so long. You do your own thing, and then now you have like this outside force telling you what you can, can't. No, don't go see Brittany. No, I want to see you. Yeah, but me and Brittany have a thing.
Feel.
I know. Christian over here is like PTSD and gets locked down.
Fuck you, bitch! I hate hate you.
I can't see Brittany fucking. Hey, but these
But
shots.
I work with Brittany, man.
Are we gonna do these shots?
Yeah.
Let's do these shots.
But I mean, I feel like that's kind of like a big thing.
Cheers.
Because I don't
Cheers.
like being told to do. Cheers, y'all.
Henry over here by himself.
Because fuck that. That was not bad.
No,
dude.
I get that. I get that. The fear of like being like. So I'm extremely comfortable where I'm at, right?
Right.
Independent in all aspects of my life, right?
That's what I'm saying. But someone coming in
Bills
and fucking
covered,
it up.
everything taken care of, like very happy with my life, got my routine, got my friends, got everything set up to myself, like very, very fiercely independent of it. And so the idea of somebody coming in and being like, I don't like that you dance. I don't like that you bartend.
Yeah.
I don't like that
You go out to clubs or
you go out to clubs.
You have guy friends.
You have guy friends. You know, like I don't. The idea of somebody coming in and being like, "Yeah, you're an amazing human being, but I don't like this, and this about you."
And that's when you get into like gaslighting and shit like that. Like
Exactly.
where they twist things and manipulate you to think that into thinking that like you changing the way that you do something in your life is your own idea, even though they put that idea in your head.
Yep.
And then
Inception.
and then you just end up unhappy because you change your lifestyle for this person and you don't even know if it's going to work out with this person. Like
Yeah, that was me with the last person that I was talking to. You remember? Like, it was like I found myself staying in like all the nights.
Which is
Meaning-
it's not bad.
It's not bad. It's not
There's
bad,
definitely-
but, like there's a compromise in
Yeah.
relationship.
Yeah.
I definitely believe there's a strong compromise.
Yeah.
But like changing your entire identity
Yeah,
to
no, for sure.
fit this form of a perfect individual for your partner.
Yeah.
That's where it's like in 10 years, 20 years.
And I think also how they say it, like if like they're genuine and saying like if you're like I need to stop spending so much money, they're like okay, well let's see, and they're like well yeah, Britt, you're spending $100 every time you go out.
Yes.
Why don't you cut that back? But it's coming from like a different place.
a place
to help
of
you.
like care and not
Yeah.
a place of like
trying to constrain
Right.
you.
Yes.
Then that's different.
Yes.
Or why don't we go out? Let's go out. You
That's
wanna go out?
another
Let's go out.
thing. Like finding somebody on the same social battery of you, I think is very important. Like I believe that you can definitely find somebody on a different social battery. Like if you're an introvert and they're an extrovert, like for sure
you can still be compatible.
You can make that happen. But I definitely believe you should try to find somebody on the same social battery as you.
Or with a semi-similar lifestyle as you, because if you're somebody that enjoys going out all the time and having a couple of drinks, and then your partner is not somebody that likes going out, they don't like hanging out with people, they'd rather stay at home and have a drink, then you've got to find like a common ground. Otherwise, one of you is going to constantly be unhappy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you can compromise. You can host like house parties or stuff
Yeah.
like that, and then someone
Yeah,
else go out.
You can find a middle ground for sure, but I do believe there is a sense of like easiness that comes with finding somebody that is interested in the same.
And having, I think, your own time.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
oh,
But that falls on trust. Like if you
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
trust your partner to be able to go out, respect you, have fun with X, Y, and Z.
yeah. I'm like, yeah, get,
Right.
get
When
out.
I was with my last boyfriend, this was last year, and he did not like going out. He had his circle of friends. He would go and hang out with them like privately, and that was totally fine. Like I never questioned him on what he was doing, where he was going, who he was with. Like we shared locations, whatever, just out of like respect. It wasn't even I need to know where you're going all the time. And then I still had my lifestyle. I would go out dancing. I would go out to clubs, and he'd be like, "Go, babe. Like have fun. Have a good night. Let me know when you get home safe." And I was great with that. Like we worked very well on that level together because we had that understanding that our social batteries were different, but that we weren't going to hold each other back in any way
Thank you.
because of it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what's tough. But I think that's why, like, younger, it's so much tougher.
So did y'all watch the Super Bowl?
Yeah.
Yes.
Rihanna.
I watched it with her family, actually.
Yeah, got off of work, went to my parents' house, and my parents have basically adopted Shelby.
They literally have.
Like, my mom got her a Valentine's Day gift.
was
Dad
so
paid
cute.
for her dinner. Like, my family has adopted Shelby.
and we watched the Super Bowl with my parents.
So you have your own kennel and everything, blankets?
She does actually. It has like bedazzled Shelby across it.
The LED lights.
Hell yeah.
For sure. She has a fluffy bed and everything. She's really well trained, potty trained, the
I
whole
want
nine
to go
yards.
out. No.
Train.
I have my own little turf pad.
The grass, the fake grass.
No, honestly, I love your family. Like your family,
Bedazzled color.
your family has been so like kind to me. Like obviously they give me shit because if they didn't, then that would indicate that they do not like me.
Yeah, their love language is talking shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they've been super great to me ever since like you and I moved in together and I got close with your family. Like I've been to all your family members' birthdays.
Every one of them.
With the exception of your brother, your baby brothers, because I was out of town.
His is on
But-
Thanksgiving, so
This year it was, yeah. This past year.
But did y'all watch the game or y'all
So
just...
what's-
No, we
No,
watched
we watched
the game.
the
okay.
game.
So more people watch the Rihanna part than the whole Super Bowl.
I saw that.
Okay,
By,
so
like,
she's
10
pregnant.
million,
She's definitely pregnant.
Oh, yeah, she's pregnant.
It's like
That
she
was her
looking
announcing
thick.
her pregnancy.
Okay,
which
so
was
I
insane.
thought she might have been thick at the beginning of it. Like
She
I
was like, oh, she's still got baby weight. Like
I
she
was
just
like,
had her
dang,
baby.
look at her. She
And I
has baby weight.
I
She's
started-
out here like showing it off.
I started looking it up and I was like, no, her baby is 9 months old. That is not baby weight.
That's
That is
her-
a baby.
Well, she's
that
on her
is a
second.
No, she was
baby.
obviously pregnant, but like I had posted that.
It was
I
the
put-
way that she like caressed her stomach at the
because when she
beginning.
came out like that, yeah,
She
came
like
out,
she
went
like
that.
did like the hand circle around
I
her
don't know.
stomach.
She was putting her hands everywhere, but
That is true.
Granted.
but yeah, I made
Go,
a
Riri.
I made a post on Facebook like that she had ate too many wings, whatever. And I think people were indirectly.
Did
like,
somebody
telling
roast
me-
the shit out of you?
No, I think, but not on my post, but I think indirectly, like in their own post, they were like, "Oh my god, y'all shouldn't be fat shaming." I'm like, dude, it's fucking Rihanna. Like, of course she's like,
She's
up
a
here.
goddess.
Like, yeah.
First off,
I love
like
Fat,
Rihanna.
skinny.
I love her forehead. I love everything about her. Like, I really do.
Not
I feel for her as a big forehead bitch myself. Like
I think
Yeah,
that's
no,
everybody's
so-
like every girl's most insecurity.
She came out. She came out.
Every time,
she
like,
was
she
like
did the
doing
damn thing.
She's
But yeah,
doing
no,
the
she was
stomach
she
thing.
was good. Like she could have
She
had a
was
bit more energy.
she
She
was
looked like Mariah Carey.
She was huffing and puffing a little bit, but I
She
mean
was
she's
dying
pregnant.
a little, but-
she had an excuse.
Like, what's that one video of Mariah Carey and like she's doing the parade or something, and they're all just carrying
Yeah.
her. She's just like singing like this. That's how I felt. Like,
I would be dying if I was pregnant too, man. You're carrying a whole ass another.
Yeah.
Like,
and she has a
person.
9-month-old
why-
she's got to take care
But why
of.
not just wait a year? Wait until next year.
I mean,
I
it may
was
not have been
thinking that
intentional.
too, but like ASAP probably was just like.
She also probably was
Give me
not.
my money.
She probably wasn't pregnant when she agreed to do the Super Bowl halftime show.
Yeah, she didn't look like super preggers.
Well, I heard,
She's
like,
only, like,
I heard
couple months.
online that she's due in May, I believe.
Okay.
So
you heard that on
she's
TikTok,
only.
right?
I don't remember. I think I saw it on Facebook and some of the
Yeah,
comments
TikTok.
on her posts.
Well,
I mean, I don't know how accurate that is.
I only read the New York Times, so I don't know.
Okay, we get it. You're bougie.
Okay.
You have to pay for that one, don't you?
Nah, dude.
You just read it online.
On the Apple News.
Gets delivered to your house.
Pull it up on Safari.
I just do 7-day trials.
Different
New
emails.
emails every week.
I got 132 emails.
Hawx
You
1.
just start making them up as you go from
Yeah.
there.
Me and my
Hawx
old roommate
3.
used to do that. Yeah, like Grubhub and like
Oh, for the free
like for
order.
the free first time for setting up like the free fucking
the
delivery.
Hell yeah. Hell
I
yeah.
don't have the patience for that.
Me neither.
Creating a new
I'm like, I'll
email is
just
a
pay
pain in
for
the
it.
ass.
Whatever.
Like, if we took anything out of this, is we're buying scarves.
Okay, so Duolingo freaking charged me $80 today.
That's what you get for trying to learn a second language, bitch.
That's
that?
what I get for
Oh.
trying to learn a second language. I'm like,
the language you look
Lingo.
like you speak.
Her like tongue. Like,
I'm
lingo.
over here checking my like Apple bill, and I was like, $80? What is charging me $80? Duolingo. I was like, holy shit, man,
Did you learn
unsubscribe.
anything Spanish?
Like basic Spanish, but nothing that you wouldn't learn
that what
in
you're
like
trying to learn?
She
grade
has enough
one.
trouble with English sometimes.
This is true.
That's what
This
I
is
say.
true,
dude. When people
actually.
write
And
to me in
I
Spanish,
noticed it.
I'm like, I could speak Spanish, but I can't read Mexican.
I get very
I
anxious.
can't read your Mexican.
I figured out what it comes from. It definitely comes from your mom. Because when she was telling her story tonight about the freaking
She
UFOs,
stumbles over her words.
she talks the same way that you talk when you're like in
I
a
get
rush.
so excited, and then it's just like,
You guys talk the same, and you stumble over your words, or you change the way you say the word, even though like it's the same word, but like you miss a letter, you like roll over a letter so it sounds a little bit different. You guys do the same thing, and now I know that it comes from your mom.
That means you're rolling your R's, dude.
Rolling the R.
Well, she always thought that her like issue with saying some like certain words was from her traveling so much as a kid because she's an army brat.
Yeah.
And
Like the conflict
figured out
of
it comes from her mom.
regional accents.
But you brought up UFOs. Let's talk about the UFOs.
UFOs. He's
The
like,
one
I'm
that-
excited
the one from a
to
couple
talk
days
about
ago?
aliens.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I mean it's like
so her mom saw the one that was over like Fort Sam.
Jump in the fence or what?
what's that?
That alien?
Wrong alien.
What?
That was just my cousin.
Oh,
Hush, okay, that's a homie.
I can't comment on this. I'm Caucasian.
Jose Chewy? Are you talking about Jose Chewy?
You'll get canceled.
I'll get canceled so fast. I'll get
no, it's
canceled
okay.
before I get started.
They're gonna censor.
no,
We a Netflix account, dude.
We'll
They're gonna censor her
We'll
really
make
quick.
shirts. We support Shelby.
Yeah.
Shelby's more brown than I am, guys. Never.
I eat spicier food. I know more Spanish
She
than
eats
you.
so much more ass.
She's
said
a
it.
lot of ass,
Rewind
guys.
the tape. Rewind it. We have it. So
I have video confirmation.
I regret
of the ass eating.
answering that quickly now.
she likes saying the word
Shelby was like
pepino.
ass.
I thought we
yes.
were talking about the general topic of eating ass, okay? I was just confirming that
was
eating
like,
ass,
yeah,
I support
confirmed.
it. I don't do it, but I
support.
support it.
Confirmed.
I've had mine
Shelby,
eaten. I got a couple of
ass.
ass eater guys, okay?
Me gusta.
Me gusta.
I've had.
Culo.
I feel like Pitbull.
I like that Pitbull song called Culo.
Me gusta las nalgas.
Oh,
I'm done. I'm gonna go home. You know what?
I could have said PA.
Oh, I.
So y'all don't think those UFOs are real?
Oh, I fully believe in aliens.
Oh,
Believe
dude,
in
yeah.
aliens.
But
Listen,
what about like all that shit that's been getting shot down recently? Like in
I fully
Alaska
believe in that
and
too,
Canada,
like-
the one that they saw and
big target,
So
big
they
guns.
they apparently shot down the one that they saw in like California and Russia and like somewhere Alaska.
no,
But they
let's go.
didn't shoot down the one in San Antonio, even though San Antonio is full of freaking Air Force bases.
So there was one in San Antonio. There was a
Her mom saw it, and then she saw it on the news like the next day.
what's that movie where it's like that's a flying, where it's like it's
Yeah,
like
that's
shaped
Austin
like
Powers. I know exactly what you're talking about.
like, that's a flying.
Okay, here I was thinking of
Johnson.
like.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh, Willie.
No, but yeah, like they're all shaped weird. So some are like shaped like a cylinder.
Aerodynamics.
Some are like shaped like a
Well,
what is it, like an octagon or
speed.
hexagon or some shit.
So the
weird shapes.
Yeah.
the one that was over San Antonio, I think this was the day before yesterday.
I have not even heard about the one in San Antonio.
Well, it was on the news yesterday, I think.
Apparently.
According like that's what her mom said.
Ay,
And
Oh, dude, I
can
didn't
you
go outside enough.
get it together?
I know. I'm like trying to
I mean,
like.
well, this-
prompt
So
it.
apparently,
This is just fake. It doesn't really work. So
Yeah, I was
apparently
trying
on
to,
the
like, help
news,
everybody out.
they were talking about how they have recording from one of the like pilots, like the commercial pilots that was flying out of San Antonio, went like, and he saw it and was on the recording talking about like, there's something up here. You need to come check this out. Like, you need to send somebody up here. And they were like, well, what is
That
it?
guy
Like, what do you
said
see?
every single one of you guys should be embarrassed. Why should we be embarrassed? That Texas guy?
because we're
cool and you're not.
talking about
Apparently.
illegal aliens.
Apparently.
Is that the only comment
We're
you
not from
have?
Texas.
Was that a ratchet
What is
wannabe
this?
joke of a
Ew.
podcast? Ew. Why are you a hater?
So y'all killing it. Thanks, Mike.
I hadn't even looked at any
Shout
of
out
these
Mike.
comments. Thanks, Mike. I hadn't even looked at any of these comments till just
I
now.
have a lot of comments.
Yeah, let me check in really quick. So we have one hater, one lover. Okay.
Two
everybody
haters.
else?
We had two haters.
Dude, I think in 5 years it's gonna be like public. Like they're finally gonna come out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And I think they've been
everybody
trying
else
to
seems-
release it slowly, like but surely, like just kind of like.
I don't know. I think they'll
I'll
keep.
take top
I think
shit.
they'll keep it a secret.
It's too much.
continuously.
It's like almost daily
Yeah, but
now.
look how long they've been discovering.
But I kinda
discovering
think-
all
I
this
kinda think
shit
it
and
is
they've
the
kept
Chinese,
it
though, because they say it
secret.
might be the Chinese. So imagine if the Chinese are so ahead of us that like. They're
But
fucking with us
look
like
how
that.
fast we found out about that freaking spy balloon that got shot down.
But not after that spy balloon, then they adjusted the radars. Now they're seeing all this other shit that we hadn't seen before. Now,
But these are like visible, like silver aircrafts that are being seen in the sky.
Yeah. Now they're just shooting everything down.
I mean, some people have theories that they're just like these like insanely large mylar balloons, basically that they use for some sort of like training purposes in the military that they cut and let go and they just fly up in the fucking air. But I mean, we have no idea. We don't know until they're gonna come out and tell us what it is.
Yeah.
Oh,
So we're in the dark about all that shit.
We will never.
We'll never know.
Honestly, my like perspective on this is like, you can't tell me in the entire universe there ain't like a single form of life form other than ourselves.
Yeah, no. I mean, they've already
There's no
found like
There's
Alpha
no way.
Centauri, and there's like another one that's even closer than Alpha. But they've already found like everything almost just like Earth with the right amounts of oxygen, nitrogen, H2O, waters. So it's there. So you can't tell me that planet isn't already having some type of people.
There's no way that we're the only intelligent life form in the universe.
No way. Impossible.
Well, I mean, if
Like, we were created somehow. Well, who's to say that
if our
there
dumbasses
wasn't something else
already
created?
going to Mars, I mean, you think aliens wouldn't be already fucking ready to go? I mean, look how much trouble we have with ourselves.
That's true.
We're kind of already getting to Mars.
Yeah, we're already doing space travel. You can't tell me.
And that's arguably in our little time. Who's to say that the Egyptians weren't already doing that? Who's to say that all them
They're
before?
too busy dancing.
I mean,
But man, that's the only
They're
thing
too busy building pyramids,
like fuck with me, boy.
Fuck with me, boy.
I got a pyramid, bro. What
Okay,
about
so
you?
I do gotta ask y'all something that I've always kind of thought about. So if you get the guy gives you flowers and chocolates and
sweet.
whatever
I think
the
it's
third
sweet.
one is, what's the third one?
Flowers, chocolates, and what?
Condoms.
What?
No, it's like flowers, chocolates, and there's always a third one.
Jewelry?
Jewelry,
Sex?
I don't know.
Okay, well I don't know.
Head?
The
Champagne.
third one's mystery.
Head.
If one of those is missing, I've heard that some girls get super pissed about it.
Nah, it's the thought that counts, honestly. I'm just happy to be involved.
Yeah, I'd be super appreciative of like just flowers or just chocolate alone.
And so if they don't take you on a date on the 14th, and they take
Well,
you
that's
on the 17th.
People have shit going on. Like,
Personally, the 14th, there is so many people out and about
That's
that
what I'm
I
saying.
get social... Oh, Jesus Christ.
Shut up.
But isn't it?
I get social anxiety, man. Like, I get
That's what I'm saying.
anxiety.
There's so many people.
There's too many
But I
people
kind of
out
don't
and
even
about.
believe it. Any of it. Like, not don't believe it, but like, I just think it's all bullshit. Like,
It
come
is.
on, like,
Dude,
Valentine's Day,
it was created in the
just like
70s.
trying to find
That's
a reason for us to go to Walmart and fucking buy more shit.
Valentine's Day didn't exist before
You're
the 70s.
getting your gifts from Walmart?
No, but I'm saying like that's just like what it is. No, I'm not saying Walmart, but I'm saying like
What's
in
wrong with
general, like,
Walmart?
you're
I
trying
love
to get people
Walmart,
to
but
spend
I'm
more
like-
money. Like
Yeah.
St.
Okay,
Patrick's
so you're
Day.
saying that like
All the-
Valentine's Day was created to monopolize
Yeah,
on
just
like
like
No,
Halloween.
it became a
just
commercial
not
day because they
monopolize.
saw
Commercial day.
from January to Easter, there was a big gap.
yes.
So then
They're like, let's
bunch
go
of
ahead and create a what?
the greeting card companies.
Dude, this Texas guy is really like mad for no reason.
but
Great
what?
podcast guy. Yeah. I'm
awesome.
just
Bro, this is just a phone. This isn't
is
even the
just my
setup.
phone. I'm not even doing
Oh,
the
show him like
setup.
the thing, or put the
No, we
link.
got the
Like-
whole setup.
I like.
Like, the green screen's there for a reason. It's just a background.
Like I'm just live streaming it off my phone, bro.
That Texas guy, 86. That you're old as fuck, bro. Fuck.
The Texas
Man,
guy
like,
is
what
mad
do you-
hating.
what do
We
you
have a whole
care?
show, yeah. We're live. We're recording. We're on OBS. You don't even know what the fuck that is, so shut the fuck up.
Yeah, we got a whole setup. God, dude.
And again, people love to talk shit just to talk shit.
I know. He's at home single by himself on Valentine's Day talking shit.
So apparently,
at
like-
home jacking off. So
Probably. Nothing better
I'm
to
just
do.
live streaming off my phone to kind of include my followers. Okay?
You're still in the views, bro, so why are you mad?
Okay, so this guy, Mike, said it's chocolate, flowers, and balloons. Okay.
Balloons.
oh, I was
Chocolate
right.
flowers and balloons.
I'm 34. Yeah, I'm so old.
balloons.
You're older than
I
us.
guess so.
I
You're older
said
than us.
balloons.
and you're acting like a 12-year-old.
No one listens to me.
Talking shit on a live stream.
Sorry, Hawx.
No one listens to me because I said condoms first.
Condoms.
That's a form of balloon.
Yeah.
Anywho, I'm live streaming off of my phone. That way we can enjoy a little bit of interaction from you guys. Should learn how to. I'm not a professional. I'm not.
It's just
camera. It's just my phone, bruh.
Yeah. So yeah. Okay. So
You're
chocolate,
so
flowers,
mad.
and balloons. So
He said your hairlines are receiving.
Hell no. Fuck
Receding.
no. You got me fucked.
Whatever you say, Snaggletooth.
Show my hairline.
Whatever you say.
Bitch.
I don't
Show
have
him his.
Snaggletooth.
Hold on.
Maybe he's talking about me.
No,
Who
it's not
knows?
about me. Because like, he saw my hat. Look. Bitch, I got hair all day. Fuck with me. Fuck with me.
we got two
Oh,
big
no.
Your hairline.
Let me see your hairline.
Who hurt you? Why are you so mad?
On Valentine's Day, that's when
He's
you
been consistently on this entire stream.
Just
like
talking
He's
trash.
been watching the entire time, but like talking trash the entire
we need those
time.
ratings.
You must
Good.
have nothing better to do with your Valentine's
Man,
Day.
is that the guy that took you to gym?
Oh, it's him!
Yes,
Oh, they got him.
Maybe he's mad because you were talking about him.
Maybe, yeah, you know what? I apologize.
Something triggered him.
Maybe he's Maybelline.
He is like the one on the left, retreating towards the back of your skull. I have hair. I don't know what you're talking about. She has hair too. We all have hair. We all.
I have
I got
a big,
hella hair.
I have a big forehead.
He has a lot of hair.
I have a big forehead. I just have a lot. I do have a lot of hair though.
You want to see? Never mind.
You want to see hair?
I'm getting
see hair?
done
You wanna
right
see
now
my ass?
while we're
You want to
talking.
see it?
You want to show my ass? You
You want
want
to see my ass? You might want to see my ass. Never mind.
You might get banned on IG for that.
Let me just retract that really quick. No, so I'm just live streaming off of my phone because I just wanted to include my followers to this fantastic podcast that we are doing.
All day. But by the way, we're just seriously kidding.
Boom.
Kidding.
Seriously kidding.
Anywho,
It's all jokes.
all jokes. Anywho,
Unless it comes to Jews, then no.
Oh my gosh.
anywho,
You're canceled.
I know you're kidding. Hey, so do we
this
have any
is-
more questions, Christian?
this is the most entertaining your show has been
let's
all
see.
night. You're
When it
welcome.
comes to Valentine's Day,
Thank you, Texas guy, 86.
I mean,
1986.
One
I
or
feel
the
like it's kinda
other.
like-
One or
like
the other.
rhetorical.
What? Young Brush.
Rhetorical.
What?
Young Brush said one or the other, please. I don't know what that means. Let me see the
Those
bungalows.
Ew.
Texas, you were just making fun of teeth and hairlines. Now you want to see boobies? Make up your mind.
yeah, just.
I mean, you
just
said
leave it,
ass.
whatever.
I think you might be talking about your ass because you
Dude,
did
he's
say I
at
want to
home-
see my
He's at
ass.
home
Oh,
jacking
shit.
off for sure.
You want to see some ass? Cash App is Brittany.Harper. Anywho.
Make that money.
Let me just go ahead.
Oh, we got the Tiff's treats in the way.
Not sponsored.
This is not an ad.
Not an ad.
Anyway,
But Tiff, if you want to sponsor us, let
There
me
you
know.
go. If you do,
My email
for sure.
is.
I love your cookies.
I love your cookies.
I'll be definitely listening again. Aw, thanks, Mike. Mike's a true homie out
Mike's
here.
a real one.
Yeah, Mike's out here, like, listening. Awesome.
Well, okay, so we talked about. So the
We
bad
talked
dates.
about ass eating with Shelby.
Ass eating. Yeah.
Bad dates with Britt. Aliens
for
with
sure.
Henry over
No,
here.
they said to change the name to Conspiracy Alcoholics.
I love it. I love it.
Hey, this is actually pretty good. I
Is
can
it?
say so, yeah.
Jose Cuervo.
Jose?
Jose.
Yeah, we did.
I work with like 4 Joses.
red sangria, margarita.
They work-
Cancel you. Nice.
They literally are all cooks.
They're all cooks.
Cocinero.
You know what they say about them cooks in the restaurant where you work?
I
They
don't
be
know about
pulling
that.
all the little waitress girlies.
Yeah,
They be in love with the. Oh my God, Brittany, get it together.
Get it together. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not a professional in any sense. This is just my cellular device, and it is propped up on.
We got like old man hating on.
Yeah, we got the
Pretty thing.
34-year-old Texas.
Talking shit
Want
because
to see some buttholes and
is-
boobies and receding airlines and
because
snuggle
he's
teeth.
34 and probably twice divorced, but it's fine.
Okay, so then what's something that like kind of captures y'all when you first see someone? Like you don't know him, you're just like, boom, this.
Well,
A good smile.
She
A
said
good smile.
She said the
Definitely.
rape mustache, so.
Oh yeah.
No.
She does-
I do
porn stash?
tend to
Yes.
like guys with mustaches, but that's like completely random. I don't know why. That's just. I think it's the Top Gun movies that ruined like regular men for
You're
me.
into Goose.
I know. I am into
Goose.
Goose.
Goose died.
No, she's still into him.
And then his
bone.
son in the newest movie.
I would agree and say definitely smile is the
Yeah.
first thing that
Smile
I
is
notice about somebody.
huge thing.
Mm-hmm.
And it doesn't have to be like the like world's greatest smile. It has to be like a really like genuine like a room brightening smile. Like I will pick that out of a crowd, hands down, all day long.
Like, I don't want to say you can almost tell like somebody's personality by their smile, but in a way you almost can. Like their smile, you can tell if they're like gonna come off as a nice person or if they're gonna come off as like snarky or rude or whatever, just based off of the way that they smile. I don't know. Like, is that a thing?
Yeah.
I think it's a thing.
Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out how to smile, but.
I hate
like-
I hate my
You got a nice
smile, so I'm right there with you. I was too poor for braces growing up.
So I used to smile all the time. Used to be a huge smiler and like pictures and everything. And then some guy said that I had like fat chipmunk teeth, like cheeks. And now like as of recently, I find myself not smiling as much. I have nice teeth, but like I just find myself in pictures not like because
Nah,
I feel
bullshit.
like my face looks like very
Yeah,
like,
but when you like
round.
kind of fight it back, then I think it looks weird.
yeah. Like
like
I
when you're
smile a lot.
awkwardly smiling without teeth, like if it's
Like, what are
not
you hoarding?
natural to you.
Yeah.
How many breadsticks you got under there?
A lot of breadsticks. A whole scarf.
So then, but also so vice versa. If it's a bad smile, you're like, ugh.
Yeah, no, I feel that too. Like
I
I've
wouldn't-
seen bad smiles, and I'm like,
What?
I wouldn't say that somebody's smile is a bad smile unless they're like legitimately missing teeth. Like,
But that sounds like y'all's.
yeah, but I know people that are missing teeth, and like,
do they have great smiles?
She's.
Be honest.
No.
I don't know if it's like great smile as in like teeth wise, but great smile as like looking at them makes me happy, you know?
But I mean like missing teeth because they're like rotting out of their head kind of missing teeth. Like all of the remainder of their teeth are like
I don't know a lot of
black
people that
and
are like that.
necrotic.
Where are you hanging out?
Copa.
I'm done. I'm going home. Time for me to get.
Texas over here is still talking shit, man.
Just
He's in his
ignore him.
own-
He's not even worth our
who
breath.
cares?
He's in his own little
He's,
world out
like,
here.
he's just giving you stats.
He's just trying to
Yeah.
get fucking clout.
He's in his own little world over here talking shit.
You can just talk to yourself in the comments, bro.
Yeah, so yeah, for sure, smile. I think like a bad nose will do it for me.
Really?
Are you
Honest-
talking like a big nose or like just like
Like
a...
crooked?
Like if it's real fat, or if it's like,
I have a big nose.
or like no, but like wide, or if it's like super like
Humped?
yeah, hump.
Like you got
humpty
the hump right here on the bridge?
I can't do it. I can't do it.
I have an Italian
me
I
up.
was
nose.
watching this. What is that? Formula One series? That dude.
Or lazy eyes.
His nose is like just crazy. It's like-
I feel like eyes are important.
yeah.
Eyes are definitely important. You don't have to have like crystal blue, like gorgeous blue eyes, but I feel like eyes are definitely important in the sense where like they show a lot of your personality.
Well, yeah.
You know?
That's where you kind of pick up like, are you bullshitting? Are you telling me the truth? You know.
Yeah. Yeah.
But then if one starts like, hey, get my mind. And the eyes just starts fucking wavering this way.
What are you doing?
She's trying to read her
Hey,
comments.
I'm like reading the comments.
Texas Milks.
Did Texas give up yet?
No.
Have you guys gone to any of the vineyards, like around here? Well, not around here, but like I guess
Like the wine
Fredericksburg?
places?
Well, like Fredericksburg.
No.
No.
Dude, those are dope. I think that's a good date.
We're pretty boring
Okay, well, so
people.
what's the best date you've ever been on?
I
Were
don't
you the
know.
one who planned it, or were they planning it, or?
I don't.
It only lasted 2 minutes. It
I don't know. I don't think I've had a best date.
Have you had a worst date?
I don't know. Well, okay.
That's kind of where I stand.
Okay, so I did have this girl one time. We went to go see I think it was The Grudge.
Oh God.
In theaters. And we went and
Tell me
she
how
was
old you
like,
are without telling me how old you are.
tell me you're a bitch without telling you.
Oh. I mean, she is kind of a bitch.
Only a little bit. Only a little bit.
That's the second time, Brittany. So we were in there watching The
You're
Grudge.
over here like The Grudge. I'm like,
You're old.
That was like 2008. That's not that old.
You're old.
How old?
I was 11.
I was, wait, 2008? I was 17.
I was 11.
Ooh, okay. They didn't have the Mickey Mouse
Homeboy
Club.
over here was already like 25.
I was still in elementary school.
Fucking Texas.
Texas over here was like
You're playing Green Sleeves
35.
on your recorder.
Anywho.
I was printing out lyrics of Flo Rida, Get Low, so I could learn the words to it.
Guys, Texas said that he works at the North Star Mall. And come check him out.
What store? So we can avoid it. Because we go there all the fucking time, and I definitely don't want to see your ass. It's on site.
I was about to say, who the hell even goes to the mall anymore?
How can the chick in the black shirt expect a great smile when your teeth are
Dude,
jacked?
you need to taste, dude. This shit's pretty good.
Are you paying for my braces, bitch?
Do we have another cup?
Another cup? The World
Yeah,
Cup?
so I can give you some of this.
We love you, Adrian.
The
Oh, that's
red
what
sangria.
Hi, Adrian.
No. This is the red sangria margarita.
How are you?
I just wanted to taste it.
Hi, Andrew James.
If you want to throw this out.
Well,
Hi,
no, if you're drinking it, that way I can
Justin,
give you
real
some.
estate. Hi,
I was
just
drinking it
that
earlier.
20.
It's just watered down already.
Hi,
Oh, wait, never mind, there's one in there.
USCPJ.
What is that? Yeah?
But
Yeah, I will if you be nice.
No, you just said my teeth are jacked. Get fucked.
all right, guys, we are still live and still recording.
No cussing.
Anyhow.
Like keep that bullshit at home.
Fuck that, I'm just kidding.
Okay, so we went to go see The Grudge, and the girl was like she was pretty cool, but for some reason, once we sat down and started, like, I guess it started getting scary. She wasn't black, but she started like talking like it, like, oh shit, oh what the fuck, oh god.
Okay.
And I was like, what? Loud. And I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Like, shut the fuck up.
So at home, I talk during movies. During like movies at the
There's
like,
a
the
movie theater.
I'm
And
a
there's
little bit more
plenty of
quiet.
people. So I'm like telling her like, hey, just like, chill out. But she wouldn't. And I was already half and half on like being there. So I was like,
all
hey,
the same, trying to tell me what to do.
I guess.
Yeah, fuck this.
And so I was like, hey, so what do you want? Do you want something? You want like nachos or something? She's like, yeah, get me nachos and get extra cheese. And I fucking left and I went home.
That's fucking
Yup. I sure did.
Oh shit!
I
What
sure
happened?
did.
I just wasn't expecting that. Like that. Like,
Well, because I mean, I knew.
wait. Why do y'all stay quiet though? Like, what? Yeah, like y'all just had no reaction to that. I'll let it go. I just thought that was funny as fuck.
I mean, is that I don't think that was.
You just-
you know what? Like, I feel like back in the day when there was dating, I feel like because right now I'm in a relationship, been in a relationship for like 9 years, but back in the day, I felt like in my back of my mind there was always like an exit strategy.
Mm-hmm.
Like, how the fuck? Like, if this shit goes, like, if this shit hits the fan,
Just
how,
dip out.
How would I leave?
How do you leave?
Like,
How do you just disappear?
Like, the way what he just said, like that was just
Like you just like left
Okay,
her
so
ass
do
in the
you
movie by
always like
herself.
drive to a date, or do you like?
Did y'all meet there?
Yeah, we met there.
Oh, okay. So you
Okay.
didn't like leave her stranded in the
No, no,
movie.
no.
Okay.
No, but
That's a little bit
At
better.
what point do you think that she realized that you just like?
I mean, I don't know. I mean, can't be.
Did you
take
ever
too long.
talk to her again?
No.
See,
And
She was probably still talking to herself for the whole movie, right?
yeah, dude, she was being really like annoying. I was like, I can't do this. Like, I'm not even like enjoying the movie. So I was like, yeah, let me go get her some food or
I
something.
don't think I've ever left a date. However, like thought about leaving a date. I have on an occasion. There's this one guy that I went on a date with, and like he was very handsome on like social media.
But when I met him in person, I didn't realize how short he was. And like he was shorter than me, and it was like kind of awkward. Not like awkward like in like this is a deal breaker, but just like awkward in general.
So you just left him there?
No. So the date was really nice. We had a really nice date. We went to like I think we went to like Main Event or something. Like had a really nice date. Did bowling. No. We did bowling. I'm 5'6", okay? So if you're shorter than 5'6",
you're
short.
in the comment section.
Is that really that bad though?
Short
Like someone
king.
being like, you
No,
can't be with somebody.
I could be with
You
somebody.
say you're 5'6"?
I'm 5'6". So if you're shorter than me, like you're a short king, right? And so there wasn't anything bad about him being shorter than me. But it was like surprising because I didn't.
So did you take him to Main Event then?
No, he picked me up. He picked me up. He
On a
picked me up.
tricycle?
We went.
I'm sure. Fuck, I'll take the
I-
Main Event.
Anywho,
They came with a red wagon.
he picked
Maybe
me
he had
up.
mommy issues, dude.
We went to Main Event. It was really nice. We had a fun date. We were bowling. We did laser tag. We did arcade games. It's a fun date. It was the after date that was a disaster, right? So after the date, he was like, "I want to continue hanging out with you," and I was like, "Okay, yeah, that sounds fun. Let's continue hanging out." He's like, "Come back to my place. We'll drink some wine. We'll watch some Netflix," and I'm like, drink some wine, watch some Netflix.
You try to fuck.
Like, okay, yeah, sure, whatever. So we go back to his place to drink some wine and watch some Netflix,
Watching
right?
circus reruns.
Right? So he puts on a movie, we're drinking some wine, and then all of a sudden, like, there's like this like loud noise outside his door. And I'm like, what the fuck was that? Like, it sounded like somebody was trying to break into his place. And I was like, what the fuck was that? And he was like, I don't know. And I was like, what, you got like an ex-girlfriend trying to break in or something? Like, I cracked this joke like very casually, thinking like it was funny and everything. And his face went pale.
Yep.
Like pale. And I was like, do you have an ex-girlfriend trying to break in right now? And he was like, oh, I don't know. So he goes to his window and looks out his window, and his ex-girlfriend was parked outside of his fucking house, right? And I was like, oh shit.
Are you sure it was an ex, or like was he still with her?
No, it was an ex-girlfriend, but like apparently she was crazy. You know how those Hispanic girls are.
Latina bitches.
Latina bitches, I swear, are on a whole different level. And like, I'm part Latina. No,
Canceled.
they are.
We're gonna cancel.
They're on a whole nother level. But amazing women. Amazing women. Anywho, so his ex was there, and it was just a nightmare of a night. Like, it was like trying to figure out how to get out to the vehicle and home safely without this woman murdering me. I'm like, you can have your man. I do not want him. You can have him. I don't want to die. Take him.
So it's just like another
You're like,
bad date.
I'm out.
I've had a few. So maybe like we'll switch into this like don't date anybody era or something like that. I don't know. Like,
Brothers.
yeah, something like that.
Don't date anyone from the circus is what she's trying to say.
Something like
They
that.
jumpy and they bite.
You haven't said anything about your dates. Are you in a happy relationship?
Yeah, I'm in a happy relationship, dude.
Look
like-
at you.
It's like, and there are knives in there.
Successful.
She has access to knives.
Yeah.
And she watches the podcast.
Watch right now.
Help.
Well, I was telling her to come in here earlier with my sons in the room in the house. But I was telling her to come out here and like have a drink with us, but she's in there. She hasn't said nothing. She just said Happy Valentine's Day.
Woo!
Yasmin. But as far as like horrible dates, like I said, the best and the worst one was probably like 2 minutes.
How do you have a 2-minute date?
You know how you
Did
have
you
a
develop-
2-minute date.
Oh.
That wasn't an aw.
No, I'm just kidding.
No!
Two pump
No,
chop.
I'm just kidding. I don't know. Like, I used to date
dipped
back in
out?
the day, but I don't know. I never had a bad one, I guess, because I was the one putting it together, right? So it was never bad, right? I don't know. Maybe it was bad for the other person.
Do you ever get catfished?
Catfished? No.
Hawx,
I don't think so,
you ever
no.
been catfished?
No, I'm trying to think. No.
So just me. Cool. Awesome.
I
Yeah,
mean,
pretty much.
I don't
think so.
I don't think I've ever been like, I've never been legitimately catfished, but there has definitely been guys that I've met online and then later met them in person that I did not find as attractive in person as I saw in pictures.
So what I always do is look at the pictures where they're tagged in. So if they don't look the same as the pictures with their main fucking profile picture, and the picture that other people tagged them in, then you know something's
Okay.
wrong.
Okay.
But that's why I look at the tag pictures, because then like that's, you know, like their friend tagging them, and they might not even put on the profile, but it's still in there in the tag pictures.
Okay.
So that's
yeah,
why
that's
I
a
look.
good. That's a good
So
like
maybe that's why I'm
judgment.
just like.
How about like this like post nut clarity concept?
Oh yeah.
Oh my
for
God.
Do you believe in that?
No,
Do you
it's
believe in
that's
that?
a fact.
a huge thing.
No,
What is
that's a fact. Because you almost get sobered up, and you're like, oh.
Wait, what is that? What are you
you-
talking about?
Okay, so there's like this concept of like post nut clarity, right? Where you have like sex with the individual, and then after having sex with the individual, like you either regret the sex or like you like realize that you're not as interested in them as you thought you were. Or like
that's
the
it.
person is like, what?
Everybody.
What? Okay, so you believe in it,
No,
right?
well,
So
no, I
it's
mean
like,
it's for sure true. Like either
been
you're
there,
kind of
done that,
like,
right, kind of thing.
you
Like,
kind of
it's
high
like,
five yourself, like, oh fuck it.
yeah, wipe the
So-
flow. But then, like, afterwards,
Oh.
you're just sitting there and you're like, man.
Because
I
while
wanna
you're
go
trying
home.
to get to it, you ignore the crazy amount of water bottles that are on the floor. You know, and you just don't really think about it. And as soon as you're done, you're like, that's a lot of water bottles,
You're like,
dude.
when the fuck did I get to the
God.
recycling center, dude?
And,
You
and-
live like this?
and I just got there. So what the fuck are you doing in here? You got so much water bottles.
You gotta clean up the place?
No, I think for a guy like your mentality just changes like 100%. Like,
Okay.
You
Yeah,
start,
I-
well, you start noticing
Yeah,
everything.
your eyes open. You're like, where's the nearest exit? Like, where's the fire
I've-
alarm or what?
So I've heard that post nut clarity like directly correlates to like you being in that moment where you're fucking climaxing, that you're like super vulnerable and it's almost like embarrassing for guys.
I don't know.
No, I wouldn't say that. I think it's more like we're there for a mission. And it's just like we're just trying to get to it. And then boom, it happens. And it's like the blanket's kind of like pulled. And you're like, oh, where the fuck am I? Like, what the fuck? You know, what's going on? And then you start noticing just like little shit. And then you
So
go to
what's
the
a
bathroom.
red flag inside a girl's apartment or girl's place that you see and you're like,
I think just like cleanliness in the bathroom.
Water bottles.
That kind of bothers me.
Water bottles everywhere.
Water bottles.
water bottles.
It was a lot, bro. Like
She's
if
a
I could,
hydrated
if I could
bitch.
kick them, like if,
You're crunching on them when
it's
you're
a lot.
walking around.
I'm telling you, it was a
I'm
lot.
saying if it looks like a recycling center, yeah. It's,
Yeah.
Okay, so don't have water bottles.
And the bitch
Don't
was
be
drinking
hydrated.
Dasani.
Oh,
Gross.
that's the bigger red flag right there.
Bitch, you stupid.
Clean bathroom. Okay, ladies, you need to have a clean bathroom. if
I mean,
you're having a
I mean, I
gentleman
get that
over.
you guys have like 100 shit, you know, for makeup, and there's gonna be smears. But I mean, when like the stuff, it's like all the way to the top, and like the shower's all like fucked up. Like,
You're in there looking at the shower?
Do you be like snooping
right there?
around in girls' bathrooms?
No, no,
though?
no,
Like,
no.
do you like pull back the shower curtain and you like look in her shower?
no, because I'm actually kind of scared of what I'll find, and then I'm
big
like,
ass hairball. And
yeah, and it's like hemorrhoid cream. I'm like, fuck.
Who would keep hemorrhoid
The
cream
one
in the
time I
shower?
tried to eat ass, I fucking hemorrhoid cream. God damn it! I did. That would fucking happen to me, bro. That would. So I'd rather not
I
know.
thought it was Reg. God damn it. Fucking
I
Simon.
thought it was the wings.
God
The
damn.
one time.
I'm telling you, the one time I do it, I'm gonna see some stupid shit, or like she's purging or some
Depends
bullshit.
or something.
Yeah,
Some laxatives.
It's like colon cleanse X or some
The
shit.
Miralax.
Fuck me,
There's
dude.
still like a piece of corn in the fucking toilet.
Oh no.
No, not the
That's just
corn.
wrong.
I mean, like, bitch,
corn.
meet me at her spot.
She's a bitch who likes vegetables. Leave her alone.
Okay, that's good for the body,
Fucking
alright?
seaweed, bitch.
She's a shiwi bitch.
You dried kale bitch.
There's a fucking kennel.
God.
Like a little like funnel.
With the LED lights.
The LED lights.
Or like you go in the room and it's like nice and they have the LED lights, but there's that one corner that's all like droopy. Like you had.
So I don't have the LED lights in my bedroom, but I heard that's a red flag. If somebody like if you go over to somebody's like house and they have the LED like light strips and everything.
It's a red flag for guys.
Is it?
They're fuckboy lights.
Yeah, I would say that. I would say
think
that.
So? Do you have LED lights?
No,
in
no,
your
no.
bedroom?
I don't even have a TV in my room on
Okay,
purpose.
red flags for guys. If they have one pillow on their bed.
I hate that shit.
If you have one pillow on your bed, you should not be inviting any females over to your
Yeah.
household. There should be at least 2 pillows.
At least two.
Speaking
I do two in the body.
of bedding, how do we feel about the flat sheet?
Okay, flat
Nah,
sheet.
I don't do it.
I don't use a flat sheet personally, but that's because of the fact that I feel like I'm suffocating if that thing gets wrapped around me. But I do believe that you should have like a nice clean sheet on the bed. Clean sheet, nice comforter. No throw blanket, an actual
Yeah.
comforter, right?
Oh,
Actual
she, not bare mattress. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
But
Yes.
like
The
I'm
additional.
talking-
Hey, what the fuck, dude?
Excuse me.
In my face, I can taste that shit.
Shut up. I'm talking about the sheet in between like
The burp and the talk.
I'm talking about that sheet.
I'm done.
The Listerine sheet. That should have been there.
Okay.
Alright, guys.
Fitted
I'm kidding.
Fitted sheet, your body.
Yes.
Flat sheet, comforter.
Nah, it's too much.
Too much?
For
I
me,
feel
yeah.
like I'm getting suffocated.
See, I
so-
always used the flat sheet until I started having like a guy that I was dating spend the night. Every single fucking night that he would spend the night, my flat sheet would end up on the floor somehow, and then my comforter would be like all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, I'd give up on the flat sheet. I give up. So I,
don't
ended
like
up
the
just
flat
taking
sheet.
it off my
I don't
bed.
like the flat sheet.
Yeah.
I like the comforter on.
Yeah, just the fitted sheet, and then I bought a gravity comforter, which is awesome.
Oh.
And
like a weighted comforter?
Yeah, but I used to do the same thing too. I don't know why. It's like little kicks in the middle of the night.
I feel like you need at
Like-
least a queen size bed too. Like at
Yeah.
least a queen size bed if you're having company over.
If not, then yeah, you should still be in college somewhere.
Yeah, if you
If you got a
have
twin bed,
comforter
grow
over,
up.
If you have a company over, twin size bed is not gonna cut it.
If you were not living in a college dorm, there's no reason for you to have a twin bed.
Yeah,
That's all I'm
minimum
gonna
queen,
say.
minimum. Yeah, you gotta stretch, my boy.
I don't
You
know.
gotta
Those
stretch.
military boys be having.
They live in the disgusting ass barracks, okay?
Barracks.
Have you seen videos of the barracks? They're gross.
I thought they cleaned the shit out of
The
them.
barracks.
They're gross. Oh, I would never step foot in one.
I've seen.
Do y'all want to come over and party?
You want to party?
Yeah, I don't know. Well, I've seen some girls, but when the fucking thing is like hanging, that just bothers me.
The LED
Like
lights.
OCD, like an OCD
Yeah,
thing?
like yeah, just like
What thing's hanging?
The LED lights.
The LED lights.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Like if it's
that.
got,
You know
like,
how
a
they do the
droopy
corners?
spot.
I think we talked about it on one of the other ones. There was a girl that we went out to an after party and we were all hanging out, and it was cool. It was really, really cool, and she was definitely super into me. But we were doing some game, and I noticed like her fingernails were super dirty, like she was like playing with charcoal or something.
I feel like that's a red flag too.
And I was like fucking done for the rest
Yeah,
of the
and
night.
the
I was like,
hygiene
nope.
is super important.
I mean, okay, so what if she like does hair or something and she has dyed nails from
And they don't
doing,
teach you
like,
how to
hair
clean?
color?
Like,
But that
that's
shit,
worse.
some stuff stains.
Well, yeah, but
It wasn't
if your
stains. It
nails
was
are
under.
long
But they
enough
should like.
for it to stain under.
Don't you have like the
black,
fucking thing to clean?
Then yeah, that's an issue.
But I'm sure that there's certain things like I don't know personally. I'm just like asking.
So why
for,
not
in
paint them
general, but-
or keep them short to prevent that? Like especially if you're in that environment of like hygiene. That's gross.
Yeah, yeah.
Because if she's gonna
I
be
mean,
like,
true.
oh, let me
Okay,
check here.
so
This is.
hygiene is important.
Oh, of
Oh, of course,
course.
absolutely.
Because if it's dirty, what I
Every
can't
case.
see. What about what I can see?
Yes.
True.
You know, like
True. True.
no,
That's a valid point.
yeah, no.
All right,
It's that
guys.
Texas guy.
It's the Texas guy. Texas said, "Fuck this."
Yeah, no, I can't do that.
He's still on here, I think.
But yeah, other than that, no, I don't think I've had like
Calling
a
me
terrible day.
snaggletooth.
Like,
No, he's a hater for no reason. So sorry.
You don't think you've had a horrible what?
I don't think I've had like a terrible date. I've had crazy relationships,
Oh, felt that.
but not
I
like
believe
a
that.
like a date. Cause every girl just needs a little push just to be that one, and then I've never done this before. Bullshit, liar. Y'all all turn at one point, and I'm not saying the guy isn't at fault,
I'm gonna be right back.
but there's something that'll just like
You'll carry on.
click.
I think we're good here. I think we've gone over an hour and almost 30 minutes.
Oh, all right.
30 minutes? That's awesome.
Well, that was our Valentine's Day special. We got into it. We all know who he does now. So, shout out to Shelby and Brittany for coming in on the Valentine's Day special. Woo! So make sure you follow her. I don't know, Brittany, if you want to let people know where you work, or that way they can visit you, your fans. Where we work, yeah. It's up to you if you want to go ahead and give your little promo.
Cross-eyed Seagull, Saturday night. Your favorite bartender, your favorite DJ.
Hey, yeah, I'm there Friday and Saturday. She's there Saturday? Just Saturday. And Shelby, she's just there supporting us, supporting our dream.
I just come hang out.
She sells on the side if y'all know what's up. I'm just kidding.
Ass on the side.
She sells ass on the side? Oh!
She be in the kennel on the side.
Oh! Rawr. It's like a Pekingese.
She be doing some crazy shit on the side, you know. I don't know about of all of us.
Yeah, Brittany's saying nonsense, so that's how we know we're good to go. So make sure you like, share, and subscribe, guys. We'll be on the next one with, what's his name? Jeremiah from Trendsetter Threads. So make sure you check that one out. Appreciate again Shelby and Brittany for being on here. We'll see you guys. Bye. Woo!